Hi everyone, how are you? Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I had to run down and refill my water real quick. Hello. I know it's been it's been a week. In the grand scheme of things, I suppose a week isn't that long, but it feels like it was long. But it was also good. It was also a good time. I'm gonna say all my hellos, and then we will get all caught up because we got some chatting to do. All right, let's see. So first in chat is Cece. Hello, Cece. The AC technically is not fixed yet, but it's limping along. And yes, handle covers absolutely counts. Ev, hello, Ev. Let's see, Blue, hello, Megan, hello. Oh, and question of the day today is, what has been your most recent craft project? Let's see, Megan, hello. Mrs. Butterfly, hello. Oh, Brooke, I hope you feel better soon, and hello. Let's see, Dawn, hello. Question today, painting acrylic landscapes on canvas. Very nice. Hi, Leslie. Okay, when I initially read it, Heather, I know you changed it to de-junking, but I was like, debunking? Is she like a part-time super sleuth? I have no idea. But that's awesome. Let's see, Angela, hello. Kenny, hello. Let's see, Love, good morning. Let's see, Danielle, good morning. Christmas ornaments, well, you are getting a jump on it, but you know, good for you. Christmas in July and your gifts will all be done. Or well, maybe they're not gifts, maybe they're hanging out, I don't know. Either way, that sounds fun. Let's see. It looked great, Angela, you did great. Let's see. Lester's most recent craft, making halter tops for my daughter. Very nice. Did you sew them or crochet them? I guess a top, yeah, I guess in the 60s and 70s, they did crochet tops. You could put like a piece of fabric underneath, but either way, that sounds cool. Let's see, Angela, hello. Let's see, thank you. Cleaning my literal coloring corner. That is just fine, you lurk away. Oh, really? I put them on my list, just thinking about them for now. But the video that you sent, somebody said that like, they didn't put a like a warning beforehand, and like people were like either creeped out or offended by the puffiness of it. You know, like the what's the term of the thing when people don't like looking at a lot of little holes? It was like that. I was like, oh goodness. Crocheting a couple tops. Oh, very nice. So my craft project is actually crochet. So let's roll it back a little. So last week, I canceled Wednesday's stream. If you weren't here, I canceled Wednesday's stream because my cough was just not good. And honestly, I was exhausted. I'm really glad I did because I am only just now. I still have just like the slightest cough every now and then. But yeah, it was a doozy for all of us. Steve is still getting better. We're all pretty sure it was upper respiratory stuff, but we definitely needed to take the time. There was a lot of fatigue. We were all just very, very tired. And then in the midst of all of that, hi, Shannon. Hi, Ronnie. In the midst of all of that, our AC went out. And so we had to do an impromptu staycation where we got a hotel room. The kids loved it. Of course, the hotel had a pool and everything, but I was just like, emotionally and mentally, I was fully taxed. And I was just like, I'm so done. Like, I can't, man. You just get that point where you're just like, well, my cup is full and not in a good way. I feel like I need everything to stop for a little. So what I actually did, if you follow me on Instagram or on here at all, you'll see that I've been kind of quiet. I haven't been doing a lot. And part of the reason is because I realized, along with just recuperating to feel better, my mind is always turning whenever I'm working on art projects. And I'm like, oh, how can I document this? How can I turn this into something for social media? Because that is what I do. Social media is a big part of what I do here. But I just stopped for like a solid week. I reposted some things or whatever, but I didn't curate any posts or any reels or anything. I just stopped, and I took some time for me because one of the projects I was working on was, and I showed this to Shannon already. I don't know if I can zoom out any further. So last year during the kids' school pickup time, I worked on granny squares the entire time while I was waiting in the car pickup line. And I was gonna make a jacket, but I opted for a poncho, which ended up only needing about 48 squares plus trim. So this is what I finished. I finished the squares, I got it all put together, and I've been wearing it. It's been nice, which is silly because like our AC went out. But it's weird. They like patched it up and we're waiting for a part that's gonna arrive like in a couple of days, hopefully. But I did like a little shell stitch along the edge, and then I hand stitched all the squares together, although, oh, thank you. I know, right? It's very fitting for fall. So the pattern, like the collar is up here. And the pattern is supposed to be like these colors, then the solid color, and then a pattern, and then the super crazy pattern. It wasn't until after I finished it, sounds good, Angela. It wasn't until after I finished it that I realized I messed up the pattern a little bit, but my OCD is just making this be the back of the poncho. Oh, the kids love it too. Like little Steve was cold the other night. He like crawled into it with me. It's huge. I don't want to like stretch it out by any means. But then the other crochet, so like I said, like of course this is a art related project, but I didn't post anything about it on social media. I've just been doing it just for me. And the other thing, I was working on this yesterday. Made a little llama. I forgot his tail. I need to do his tail still, and he's going to have a hat and a pair of pants because the kids really like this story called Llama Destroys the World. And he does it because his pants are too tight because he ate too much cake, and then the pants rip and it opens up a black hole. Anyway, it's hilarious and the kids love it. But this pattern came from, you know how they have those little patterns that are usually like hanging in Joann's or Hobby Lobby? It was one of these, you know, you just rip them off the thing, and it's one of these amigurumi patterns. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. But this little pamphlet came with a koala and a llama. So for his hat, since I had a bunch of fall colors left over from the poncho, for his hat, I'm gonna do this color. And then I'm not gonna do the blanket on the back. I'm gonna make him pants instead. And I have this one left over from that project that I'm gonna go ahead and do that on him. It's Steve! But it was so funny. So he can stand up. He can stand up. He's got stiff little, stubby little legs. And he was standing on my nightstand. After I finished him last night. And Paul came up to snuggle, and he saw it with like a little bit of the light from the nightstand light, and he was like scared of it. Like Annie's our scaredy cat, but he was backing away, and like I tried to pick it up to show him to him that it's, you know, it's not real, and he was just like nope, and he just booked it and did not sleep on the bed the rest of the night. But it's funny too because his head is like a teeny bit crooked, so it looks like he's like kind of curious about things. But anyway, I had some stuffed animal eyes already, so I just used those. I'm gonna do the hat, I'm gonna do the pants, and of course he'll need a tail. But yeah, so he's a little llama. So basically I've just been crocheting and taking a bit of a mental break where I'm just not thinking about things quite as much, you know, all the things that I need to get done. I got caught up on a lot of my obligations and work was easy, so I was just like, you know what, we're gonna take time, we're gonna craft without obligation, and we're just gonna enjoy it. So it was really fun. Little Emily wants me to try and make another one with different colored yarn. This was just the only solid color I had on hand, but I think I have some white, so I might make her one too. But of course, she likes the lighter, kind of prettier colors. But you know, he's a little fall llama. Don't have a name for him, but the kids will enjoy him. It was fun. Okay, other announcements. So that's what stemmed from the whole, what's been your most recent craft project? Because that was mine. All right, I can't remember. I don't think I finished this one before I took my little break, but this is the free download for August. So those of you who, it's gonna go up on August 1st. So if you have a membership that lasts until then, this will be the one you can get. You can always sign up for it as well. But yeah, that is next month. It is a like astrology themed kind of dealio. So she's a Leo. So I did a kind of portrait, but excuse me, gave her kind of lion characteristics. So she's got, you know, the same kind of, you know, dark line on her eyes with the lion nose and the darker upper lip. And then she's got like this mane thing that she is wearing. I heard her gasp this morning. She was like, but anyway, so this is next month's free download. And then for the following month, I'll probably step away from portraits. I did a little poll on Instagram, and as much as I like to do portraits, not everybody likes to do portraits, so we're gonna do something different for the next one. Wondering about the nose, now I understand, wait. Oh, the nose on her face. Yeah, so she's like part lion. Thank you. So the Monarch Coloring Events has been announced. I believe all of the images are going to go up in shops on July 28th. And the special thing about the event is that everybody is going to be running sales on their images for this event. So I'll have a probably a list when I schedule the event. Right? She's so cute. I'll have a list of all of the shops involved, but if you want to see who all the artists are for now, in the description, I put the link for the Facebook video. So go ahead and take a look at that. Make sure you're following Monarch Coloring Events and you will see what they're saying. But these are my two that are going to be available. So keep an eye out for that. Let's see, last couple announcements. So I made these new mini sticker sheets. I was trying to remember if I showed these before I took my little break, but I don't think I did. I want to mix up what the freebie stickers are in the sticker shop. And so what these are going to be are small samples of the previous month's sticker club. So obviously this was the first month, so of course it's going to be this one. I know we're still in July, but basically any stickers where you would have gotten a free one, basically you get a free mini sticker when you purchase 2 or more. So now instead of the mini sticker, we're going to be doing mini sticker sheets. So this was the theme for this month's. Next month's theme is a bee theme, which kind of inspired this one because like this is the sticker sheet, so it's the same kind of color palette, although I suppose it's turning out a bit more rainbow, but the kind of pink and green and yellow. Anyway, that is the sticker club. If you're curious about it, is in my my Ko-fi, which is the link in the description below as well. Let's see, Sherry, let's see. My current craft project is embroidery on a tea towel. Oh, so pretty. Oh, but I've got those really long any projects. It's me. The poncho was about a year-long project, and I finally just got it all done. But yeah, I think that's all my announcements. Sticker club, free download for next month, Monarch Coloring Events, and my crochet projects. I didn't share the process or anything with it. I was like, nope, I'm just gonna do it. And I know we've been working on this one for a while, but honestly, I'm really enjoying it, and I know that there are some people that are following along, so I want to keep up with it. So I've colored a bit of the flowers, but I think what we're gonna dive into today, because there's 2 more parts that I need to show you all, because we've done most of this. You know, we did the background, we did the honeycomb, we did this little area here. We haven't done the flowers yet. I did this on my own because I was thinking like I should do a lot of them and then we should just do like these 2 together, because obviously we're not going to be able to get all of that done in one stream. But I think what we're going to work on today is the conveyor belt and the little pots. Kind of get myself back into it a little bit. Hi, Mona. So the pencils, if I missed anyone coming in, I apologize. The pencils, hi Connie. Pencils we're going to be using are still the Caran D'Ache Pablos. I actually started with, because when I was gone for a while, I debated about filming this one and then uploading it later. So I actually made these little color things, but my issue is I need to do what Sammy did, where she did the cards and then she had the little ring. So I need to get the ring, and I think I need to make some new of these. But I would be more likely to film color along videos if I made myself some of these, because that's probably the most tedious part about editing those videos, is putting all the little color notations in there. That probably takes the most time. So if I get some cards that I can easily put next to it, that might be something to do more often. But yeah, with that, let's go ahead and get started. Why don't we just start with the conveyor belt, make it nice and easy, because that's just gonna be, you know, a conveyor belt. So let's grab, let's start with charcoal gray, a nice kind of warm dark. How has everybody else's week been? Like, I say that it's been like kind of quiet, but it's also been like chaotic at the same time. Like, I was just, I don't know, and then the AC went out, and like I said, it's still kind of limping along, but I was like, this is just, my brain's decided that that's enough. Let's see, let's get ash gray. So we have charcoal gray, ash gray, and maybe a little bit of mouse gray. But I have my coffee this morning too, so we're all good to go. But yeah, I've really been enjoying the crocheting. We had to do a doctor's appointment for the kids yesterday and go get them haircuts. And so since they were so good at both of those, I told them that we could go to bookstore and they could pick out a book. But what they actually wanted to do was go to Joann's with me and go pick out yarn for their for themselves. Oh, it throws you off for days. Oh no, get a good nap in there. So that was cute. So we went there. Joann's had some clearance yarn. As nice as Joann's is, I think I prefer Hobby Lobby for yarn just because they have a wider selection. And every other week, the yarn is on sale. So you know, that's nice. But they had clearance yarn yesterday. So I got some real soft yarn. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and start with charcoal gray. Zoom in. How was everybody's week? I know it's been a little bit. You'd think I'd have a lot to talk about, but it was just mostly, it's just really busy. That's all. Just really, really busy. But, you know, the kids had a good time. Steve was just amazing during all of it. But I will be glad when the AC is fixed and not being iffy anymore. It was just like it was overheating. The mechanisms in it were, so they're waiting for a part. And initially they told us it was going to take 12 weeks to get the part. Right, Ronnie? You should, Kenny. Right, Ev? Oh, he always is. But they were saying, like I said, they said that it was going to take 12 weeks to get the part for the AC. And at the time I was thinking like it was going to be off for 12 weeks. And I'm like, what? Like, so you're telling me we won't have AC for the rest of the summer? And I was just like, but the guy that came to work on the AC was new, so he didn't quite have all the updated information. So then Steve called the AC company and they're like, oh yeah, we'll have it in 3 to 5 days. I'm like, okay, I can handle 3 to 5 days. Yeah, no, thankfully not, but I was just like, are they aware? We live in Texas? Like, we cannot be without AC. Right? Right, Shannon? I was just like, that's what I told Steve. I was just like, could I order it on Amazon? Like, no way. There's no way on earth. I will pay for the dang part. Right? Exactly. So I guess the way that it's working, when I say it's limping along, is the issue that's whatever the part is, basically it's causing the AC to overheat and it just shuts off. So if that happens, then we have to turn it off for an hour, because when we went to go stay at the hotel, like the AC went out and we're like, oh no, well, we clearly cannot stay. So we went to go stay at the hotel. Well, Steve had to run back there for something and it was back on. And we're like, well, we already have the hotel room, so, you know, we're just going to stick with it. But yeah, so basically what it is because it shut off for a while, it had time to cool down and then it restarted. So I meant to tell Steve this morning, but it did shut off again last night. But thankfully, because it wasn't too hot outside, having it shut off while we were all sleeping wasn't that big of a deal. Because it's fine in here now. It's like 74 or 73 or whatever. But yeah, when that new kid was like, oh yeah, it'll be 12 weeks. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Right, Mercy? Exactly. Do a hillbilly AC, a fan, and an ice block. Well, the funny thing is so we have vinyl in the house, right? So it's basically linoleum rather than like hardwood. And you can almost like feel, even when you just walk through the house barefoot, you can feel a difference in the humidity. Like, it's similar to when you turn the heater on for the first time in winter, and you know, you can kind of smell all that stuff like that's getting burnt off if you haven't used the heater in a while. And it's kind of like that. It's like I can almost smell the humidity in the air. I don't know if that sounds silly, but it just smells different. And I'm just like, okay, this isn't normal. But hopefully, because it's been a few days now, hopefully that part should be showing up anytime, and then we can get that fixed. The thing of it is it's a brand new house. We're the first ones to live in here. But when they built the houses, like, I'm glad that this house we haven't bought, like we rent. But when they put up the houses, they just put them up so quickly. Like, we've had a number of issues with the HVAC system. Thankfully, because we rent, they fix it. But when they built the houses, they really just put them up super fast. And it's not necessarily that they cut corners, but they didn't exactly use the highest quality parts, if that makes sense. All right, so ash gray. So as frustrating as it is, like, you know, we'll make it through. It's just part of, you know, adulting and life and everything else. Definitely need to bring in that mid gray. it just, you know, sucks. I was like, I cannot be sitting here sweating like a pig while I'm live streaming. But thankfully it's gonna get fixed and it's not too bad right now. And the kids have been great. They've been little troopers and everything. We started talking about back to school stuff and they're not totally thrilled, except on the days that I make them do chores. Then they're like, wow, we wish school was here. I don't know, you know how you just get like these clutter spots in your, like for the kids especially, you know, they'll start stacking like papers or, you know, craft supplies or whatever else, and they get just give these clutter spots in their room. So I've been having them choose a spot in their room every day. Like their room isn't horribly messy, their room is clean, but like, you know, their nightstand or their desk or whatever else. And so I've been having them choose a spot every day to deep clean. So the idea is by the time school starts, their room's gonna be super organized. We need to tackle their closets at some point, but yeah, it's just, I just had that moment this week where everything, you know, we had the AC, we're all coughing and it's just been miserable. And I was just like, I have reached my limit. My limit has it's at its peak and I need to just stop. So yeah, I took last week off. I literally just did things only for me. I've been watching Call the Midwife while crocheting. I've been going through that again. I need to look up when the new season is going to come up here, or is going to end up in the US. I haven't seen it yet. Get clutter spots. My whole house is a clutter spot. Yeah, and that's the funny thing is when I was a kid, my room was constantly messy. Like I was not a kid who knew how to clean their room well. My mom tried, don't get me wrong, she tried. I just hated it and loathed it. So I get it. But I suppose that's my job as their parent, is to try and teach them how to clean up after themselves on a regular basis. So you know, it's a work in progress. And I, in turn, you know, I can't be like, do as I say, not as I do. I can't keep my place super messy. So I also started decluttering our room. Not that it was bad, but like we had some blankets on the floor that we had used for various reasons that I hadn't thrown in the wash yet because you have to like do them by themselves. And so I was just like, all right, blankets need to go in the wash now and all that kind of stuff. So it's just the little kind of housekeeping stuff that starts to pile up after a while. Getting my kids starting school this next month. I'm ready to hear back from a job. Oh, that's so hard. That's so hard. Been in the 50s. Oh my gosh, 40. 40, are you, well, I mean, you don't have to say if you don't want to, but I mean, are you, because I know Australia and like New Zealand are in their winter. I would not mind for cooler weather right now. Like it's, thankfully it wasn't too bad yesterday. I think it got up to 95, which was nice because I had to be out with the kids in the afternoon, but yeah, so it was just, I kept telling Steve it was just kind of nice. Like I needed a little bit of a mental tidy, if that makes sense. Like I was hating the fact that I was sick because I couldn't get anything done anyway, and so I finally just accepted it and was like, okay, I need to take this time, recharge a little bit, not just the, you know, healing from being sick, but I think I just needed to reset a little bit. Oh, okay. Beginning of shorts, rather, right? Cleaning my room was make it easier, little piles of paper books. Yeah, exactly. All you did was stack the stuff, not clean the things, right? Well, the kids have a lot of stuffed animals too, so every now and then I have to like tell little Steve, like, all right, we need to put some of these, because he likes to have a lot on his desk. And then of course, you know, here I am literally making more stuffed animals. But I was like, okay, we really need, he has this bean bag that opens up that we can go ahead and keep all of the stuffed animals in, but he just likes having them on the bed. But I told him, I was just like, honey, there can't be so many stuffed animals that there's not room for you. And he's like, it's fine. And I'm like, good Lord. It's the clearance he's waiting to go through. Yeah, that's fair. It's so hard, like the not knowing. Like Steve, you know, he's gonna be finishing his PhD, but that's the big thing for us is like, we're not in a rush to leave because he's got a good job right now, but you know, there's also the potential for working at a new place. So I've been lurking in some streams. I'm pretty much lurking. I think I chatted in a few of them. I think it was in Angela's just briefly last night. I mean, I was there, but as far as like chatting is concerned, like I've just been quietly listening and crocheting and stuff. So What have I missed? Has there been any? I know Shannon. Talked to Shannon a little bit. I hope you guys are feeling better or seem to be on the mend. I know that is no fun. But what has everybody been up to? Have I missed anything exciting? Stacks of books everywhere, right? Yeah, he'll find room for himself. If I don't have a path to his bed, then it's too messy. Oh, really, 40? Yeah. Let's see, have you tried the hammock hack with the hang? Yes, and they both have hammocks. Yeah, so, but when I say big stuffies, so the kids really struggle with getting a shot if they ever need to get shots. Let's see, what do we have here? This is umber. Do we want umber? Oh no, that's like a yellow. Let's get sepia. Anytime the kids have to get any kind of shots or vaccinations, they do not emotionally react well to them. It's really hard for them to go and get them done. So Steve, being the modern parents we are, we definitely use a little bit of bribery when it's time for them to get their vaccinations. You know, to be in school, you have to have your kids vaccinated. Anyway, so getting vaccines every now and then is, why am I using the handheld? That's not what I use for this. Is something that we need to do. And so that's definitely something we have to fight them on a little bit because they just straight up don't. That's not the right brown either. See, I put the pencils away at one point, and so I'm trying to remember what colors I used. And so part of our bribery was after they would get a shot, because when I say like they have a hard time getting shots, it's like almost knock down, drag out, you know, like screaming and crying, and it's a little bit of chaos. I'm just realizing if I made that see-through, I suppose this should be brown. Anyway, so one of the ways that we bribe them is we take them to Target afterwards and they get to buy those giant Squishmallows that are like, well, they're huge. Like you hug them and they're like, you know, you can see the little video in the little video, but yeah, anyway, they're really big. And so those don't actually fit. They don't actually fit up in the little hammocks because they have hammocks up on their walls. So it's basically, I have to convince him to let some of them sleep in the closet or on the floor. And he's just like, but my friends. So, yeah, it's a little bit, let's see, what did I use? I used yellow here. Let's get a light lemon yellow. So it's a matter of figuring out how many of the big ones. So I also told them yesterday, because we were talking, I was like, you know, you guys don't have any shots that you have to get anytime soon, but how do you feel about, instead of getting stuffies, because we're literally running out of room, we do, like, you get a new book when you get a shot. Right, 40? Well, I still do the flu shot and everything too, just because the kids are still in school. So I'm using cinnamon here. I'm not even entirely sure if that was the one that I used, but it's good enough. Light lemon yellow. So, you know, I still get those. So they do have to get shots about once a year, but you know, that's just part of childhood there. But yeah, it's a struggle to convince them to do it without it seeming like it's the end of the world. 5-foot mouse sitting in a chair. I love it. Okay, so we have the little wheels here, and it looks like I didn't quite fill in between these two. If I want to stay consistent, I should fill it all the way in. Let's get this turquoise blue. So yeah, I just don't think we can actually do stuffies anymore at all. So yeah, I just kind of took the time and I crocheted and I just sort of lurked and didn't really do much in the way of, you know, streaming, coloring, social media, all the things. Let's see. Wait, flu shots? Flu shots aren't offered? Okay, let's get, because I kind of want to do not another black. Let's do like a brassy kind of look. Let's get brown ochre. Let's see, that's going to be over here. All right, so brown ochre. And then let's do sepia. Oh, interesting, 40. Yeah, it's not a requirement for them to get the flu shot for them to go to school. But I got the flu 3 times in 1 year, and the thing of it is, with them being so young, they frequently pick things up and then decide to just oh so nicely give them to me as gifts. As much as I love my children, I don't really love getting the flu 3 times. Let's see, ash gray. So it's definitely something that I do my best to steer clear. I was thinking the other day about, I don't know, life is weird that way. Like I don't even remember what made me think of it, but I was thinking of the whole meningitis deal. Like it's still so crazy to me. Like who gets meningitis? Went through and got rid of a bunch of stuffies from childhood, although I kept my mouse, my bald underdog, and my Snoopy and Rudolph. You know, we've given away or sold a lot of the like kids' toys that they've grown out of. The issue is though, a lot of places don't take stuffed animals. Like I checked, you know, with local fire department or police department, or you know, like there's just not a lot. And a big part of that is the safety thing. You know, like you don't know what kind of home they've come from or whatever else. So it's a cleanliness thing. You know, obviously we know that our stuffies are clean and everything, but I get it why they don't, but it just makes it kind of difficult to donate them. And so it's just like, well, we can either keep them or throw them away. That is the choice. So the kids are like, we'll keep them. All your stuffed cows? Wait, is there a story with this? What do you mean all your stuffed cows? How many stuffed cows do you have? Potentially. There's a big long list. I know the kids are getting, I want to say the kids are getting close to being old enough for the measles vaccine. That one has to wait for a little while. But you know, there's a whole gambit of ones that they get when they're younger. I don't know, it's probably just because I've been watching Call the Midwife too much, and it's like I'm all stuck on like, oh, the polio vaccine. 6 stuffed cows? Why do you have 6 stuffed? Is there a story with the cows? Do you collect cows? Inquiring minds want to know. Either way, it's something that I try not to have them go through too often, if we can avoid it. Also because I don't have room for any more stuffies in the house. I mean, we live in a house, it's not an apartment anymore, but my goodness, it's getting crowded. I'm using sepia, by the way, on these little wheels. And then we're gonna use the brown ochre to kind of give it that brassy look, and then the ash gray. I don't know, I felt almost out of practice too, just because like, I don't know, I haven't colored in ages. I've only been, you know, coloring and everything. That is true, which is why, like, I really like the, what do they call, how do you pronounce, I feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong. Amigurumi? Anyway, like I said, these are the ones that were just hanging up for free, but it's so friggin' cute. Like, and it stands up on its own. Like, how adorable is that? And then I'm gonna make him a little hat. I mean, look at the little hat. I need to look and see how much more these books are. I don't know, it called for a different color on its nose, but I just did it all the same color. Like I said, I forgot his tail. I'm not gonna do this extra here because the kids are gonna wanna play with it, but they're so cute. So I need to look up more patterns. What, really, Kenny? Oh my goodness, how many did I have as a kid? I don't know that I had as many as my kids have, but there were also 4 of us in the family, and I don't know, my mom, we had one year where we had a really good Christmas. We had just income-wise, it was a really good year for my parents. And so they treated us one Christmas, my sisters and I, to American Girl dolls. And it was the coolest Christmas, like, ever. But I remember there was also another year where we went and had Christmas with the cousins. And my mom had made a bunch of stuffed teddy bears and then brought them, we were like going to visit family, and I just remember she brought them all, and then my dad dressed up as Santa and handed out all these teddy bears to the cousins. I think I still have a few childhood stuffed animals. I had a handful of them. When I was 5, my cousin had a 4-H cow and I wanted a cow. Mom logically asked me where I would keep it. My 5-year-old brain said under my bed, so when I started dating, that story got told. That's see me. Yeah, so for Christmas, 40, we got the kids these little Squishmallow food items. Like there was a little thing of fries, there was a little dumpling. Well, anyway, the cats were pretty sure that those belonged to them. and Annie keeps stealing the little dumpling, and I'll find it in random places around the house because they're about the size of a cat toy. They're only like this big. But yeah, the cats have definitely bogarted some of the stuffed animals. So now I have a cow under my bed, and I've gotten multiple stuffed cows for a number of, oh, that's hilarious, Ev. I love that. Oh, for the next theme for stickers, not for August, obviously, because August is bee themed. But for September, I've started kind of concept sketching some of the designs, and pretty sure September's theme is going to be strawberries for September. And then October, I'll probably do something like fall pumpkin kind of thing. Every Squishmallows, I'm sure, right? They're so soft and they're huge. Like I was like, I kind of want a Squishmallow. It was, and I don't know why I wanted it. I had found this stuffed octopus on Amazon, and it was just like huge. I'm like, I want a stuffed octopus. I don't know why. So I put it on my personal wish list for a while. Then I came back a few days later. I'm like, why did I want this? I took it off. I'm like, I'm a grown woman. I don't need a giant octopus. So in the meantime, I make small little crochet stuffed animals. Because you know, at some point, I got to keep some of them for myself. I was really proud of myself, actually, because I'm great at coming up with my own patterns for crochet, like the poncho one I did on my own. But I do have to really slow down when I'm reading a crochet pattern, just because, like, you know, it's got all of the abbreviations. Oh, cute, Kelly. So it's got like a little guide for all the abbreviations over here. So, you know, like back post single crochet, which wasn't relevant in this one, but you know, the double crochet 2, the half double crochet, like they've got all of the little things and stuff. I did have to double check the double crochet 2 together because I couldn't remember, but I got it and figured it out. Kelly, did you see the little llama? Currently he is tailless, but yeah, we're gonna get a tail on him and get him an outfit. Let's see. Look up what a Squishmallow. Yeah, they're huge and they're squishy, and the kids absolutely love them. Like they're all the rage apparently right now. Like whoever came up with those, they knew they were, you know, doing a marketing plan for sure, because the kids love them. They're actually, I'm not gonna lie, they've been super handy because I try not to let the kids use them as pillows because I can't exactly throw them in the wash. I need to like make a temporary pillowcase for them or something, because they're really handy when the kids have coughs because they're so big and so plumpy. They have a sloth Squishmallow. Sounds good, Angela. Yes, I have seen the Woobles. I haven't gotten any, but I have seen them. They might be something that's good for little Emily because she is starting to branch out in her crocheting. I taught her how to do a granny square yesterday, so we sat down and did that, and actually it was adorable. She taught little Steve how to crochet a chain, so little Steve wanted his own yarn as well. And then I also, during this break that I was on, I got out my sewing machine, and little Steve and I taught him how to sew a ball, a stuffed ball. I had got him this Pokemon material that we were going to use to make pillowcases, but we recently got new pillows, and these ones are, you know, super, super, you know, after you use a pillow, they flatten for a little bit, and the material I had gotten would have fit around a flattened pillow, but now that he has a more poofy new pillow, the material I got wasn't enough to fit around it. So I was like, okay, well, we can't make a pillowcase, which, as anybody who sews knows, pillowcase is like the perfect starter project because it's so easy. Well, okay, we're not gonna do that one now, so what do we do instead? And so that's how we ended up doing the ball instead, and he did surprisingly well. Like, you know how you use the like the right side of the foot to kind of guide yourself if you're only doing like a 1/4 inch seam allowance? He followed that really well. I was very impressed. The boy's a bit of a natural, I'm not gonna lie. And he had fun. He had fun. The funny thing is I have a Singer, that one I've had since I was 16, and it just goes so much slower. They have a cow. Tell me no. I can't do that, Ev. If it'll make you happy. Oh, you did a shark. Oh, fun. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so my sewing machine is older and it's a little bit slower, but it's perfect for them to learn on because they can't just, you know, push it down too hard and let it run away with them. So it's, you know, it's slower. I think for the middle of these, I want to do the gold. So we're gonna wait on that. Let's go ahead and get started on some of these little pots. So let's see, this one is see-through. Most of them, it looks like you just see the outside of them. So I guess let's just start on the left and move our way forward. There we go. Stuffed animals or stuffed toys weren't really popular in the 50s, according to Google. Ah, okay. Yeah, I suppose if you had had like a stuffed animal or a toy, it would have been something that your, you know, your mother or, you know, family members or somebody would have made for you, I assume. Like, you know, a little doll or whatever else. Yeah, some of those are, I can be like, those wheels look like Cheerios. We colored them like that on purpose. I was going for a brassy thing, but I could see that. What if they're like cocoa Cheerios? Looked like rain a few minutes. Rain here, unfortunately. Yeah, those Squishmallows can get little expensive. All right, so let's start with this one here. First of all, we need a good honey color to keep on hand. So let's grab Hazel, number 53. We'll have that as kind of our universal color. Hang on, let's do this. Oh, a bed doll collection. I love that. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, here we go. Hazel. And then we're going to get ochre. I'm gonna have a second cup of coffee today. It feels like a second cup of coffee day. Let's get Naples yellow. And we'll grab pale yellow just in case. Oh, there you go. Honey Nut Cheerios. I love Honey Nut Cheerios. Is that my coffee gone? I don't know, there's a little bit. Now it's gone. Yeah, as a gift, yeah. I think my grandmother had a doll or something and had a little bit of a doll collection. I don't know at what age she got them though. Ooh, pulled pork and sourdough. Oh, that sounds so good. I had one of those nights last night where I just needed to make something, anything to eat. And I ended up doing, you know, because with gluten-free stuff, the kids were having something different. I was like, okay, I need to make something for myself. Let's do a green bottle and then we'll do the flowers. So let's get a dark green. And so I had some leftover noodles, but then I ended up cooking some more. And actually I have found, oh, I love that, Ev. I have found, let's see, so dark green, and let's get grayish green. Canned chicken. I'd never really used it much. Hold on, grayish green. What's it next to? Veronese green. Oh, grayish green, I was looking at right there. Let's just use those two. And, oh, let's get aubergine. Canned chicken is something that I have found myself using. Just because it's easier to use because it's already ready-made. So what I did is I cooked up some more noodles and I still have half of it left over. I'll probably eat it for lunch today or dinner tonight. I don't know. Oh, pizza, nice. Speaking of pizza, Shannon, my gluten-free buddy, were you aware that Domino's has gluten-free pizza crust? Because I was not, and I hadn't had a good Hawaiian pizza in a while. And I say good, relatively. I mean, it is still Domino's. But now they say in there, like, if you've got celiacs and are like super sensitive to gluten, you can't have it. But I was like, okay, well, it's a gluten-free crust, but it's cooked in the same oven as the gluten-free pizza. So it's like, it can't be 100%. You are, okay, I was not. I was so excited. It's basically like a thin crust pizza. And I was just like, oh, choir, open up. Do you have a sir pizza? I do not, no. But I was so surprised. I was like, what? So anyway, I was really excited because I got to have Domino's pizza the other day. But the pasta thingy I made, it had pasta. I threw in so I'm using dark green. In a frying pan, I threw some canned chicken, some really thinly sliced carrots, some broccoli, some cauliflower, and some garlic. And I cooked that up with a little bit of olive oil. And then I made the noodles. And then when the noodles were done, I put in a couple tablespoons of butter. And this was like almost 3 servings probably.
couple tablespoons of butter, and then I threw in probably about 3/4 cup of grated Parmesan, and then tossed that in with all the vegetables and everything, and it was actually really good. I was concerned it was gonna be like a little dry, but it was actually really good. So I counted that one as a win. DiGiorno Supreme Cheese Stuffed Pizza. Oh, there you go. Probably at this point, Bailey would probably be like, yoink. Because my kiddo would totally be like that. Actually, no, she would lament, and she would probably ask, but yeah. Sounds good, Kelly. Thank you for being here. All right, we're gonna use a little bit of this. Yeah, we're gonna use a little bit of aubergine for a shadow. But I had fun making it. I mean, it was like a day-long project, and I haven't finished it yet. I probably stayed up way too late last night working on it. But you know how it is. You just get hyper fixated on things. Just want to finish it, that's all. Okay, so dark green. Did you guys see Johanna's announcement about Little Victories? She's on 25 years. That reminds me, when is that anniversary book coming out? I know it was coming out before... Hang on, I have it pre-ordered. I'm gonna look. I know it's coming out before Little Victories. So, let's see. Not yet shipped. So the 10th anniversary special edition, it says September 19th to September 21st. So, we still got like a couple of months. Boo. Too bad it won't come out earlier. Here, since I have it off there. If you are curious, that is the 10th anniversary. 10th anniversary one. Okay, we need to do these little flowers here. So let's get purple. A mod pizza? No. So pizza places, what do we have here? We've got Cece's Pizza, we've got Domino's, we've got Double Dave's. Double Dave's apparently is a popular one around here. They've got these pizza roll things that are good. I've been there before, but not post gluten-free stuff. We don't have a lot of like hole in the wall. There's some kind of like some sort of pizza place down by the like downtown-ish area, but I don't remember the name of it. We went there once, but it was just so heavy on the sauce. Like, I feel like it ruins it sometimes if I put too much sauce on. Okay. All right, so let's do a little bit of pink. Just got these little petals here. Go, and then we're gonna go ahead and this is purple, which bothers me like always because it's not actually purple. I will say it was weird not to be live, but it was kind of nice to just shut my brain down. Wait, 10 years, wow. Wait, what did I say for 10 years? Or did somebody up here say 10 years? Papa John's has gluten-free pizza. Oh, okay. Oh, for the anniversary. Yes, yeah. It's been 10 years since the book came out. I have 5 pizza places within a mile of my house, so I'm spoiled because my delivery pizza is always hot and nice. Yeah, sorry, my brain, you know, like Ustream, you know, like you'll say something and then someone will reference it and you're like, oh wait, what was it I was saying? That was lemon yellow, and then let's do let's do ochre. It's like I say something and then as soon as I'm done, my brain moves on from it. Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm like, wait, what? Nope, my brain's already moved on. I have no idea what we're talking about. All right, so let's use, let's see, was hazel darker? Hazel was darker. Let's use a little bit of hazel here. Yeah, some honey dribble. Go. And then ochre. And then lemon yellow. There we go. Got our little honey. If we wanted to later, we could use like a gold. Actually, that would be kind of pretty, I think. I know we're not doing a ton. Let's see. We've got super glitter gel pens. Where are my, okay, my stitching. Let's grab a gold. Let's see. We also have the Sleechy, but let's see. Scrap piece of paper here. Actually, we'll just test it in the back. Okay, there we go. So let's see, what do we have? It's the 26th now. So with the new event starting, we'll probably finish this page on Friday. And then for next week, what we'll do is we're gonna be doing the event pages for the August coloring page thing. I'll do that. We'll probably do one of the pages. I'm not sure which one. I'm leaning towards the zebra centaur. Okay, so I'm just adding a bit the gold Sleechy to the honey outline here. I'm okay with doing the gel pen here now because I'm not going to be going back over that. I won't do an outline on the pot, but just on the honey. All right, let's go ahead and do this one now. We got a blue background, so I'm probably going to try and steer clear of any blue colors so it doesn't blend into the background. So let's get violet. Get exclamation point violet in chat. Violet, violet, violet. Let's see. Okay, violet, and let's do. Let's periwinkle blue, which is definitely more of a purple. Papa John's Hawaiian barbecue chicken pizza. Nice. I mean, I like barbecue for certain things. Let's see, let's do violet. But I don't do it too often. Like if I have it, it's probably gonna be like actual like grill barbecue stuff, or we do pulled pork or something like that. I don't do it too often. But a lot of times my go-to for like a pizza will be chicken, roasted red peppers, onions. I think I'm forgetting one. But it's that kind of pizza. But I was just like, well, if we're gonna get Domino's, why don't I just splurge and make myself a Hawaiian? That's cool. But yeah, I had no idea that they had the gluten-free crust. It was exciting. Bacon potato pizza? What? Please tell me more. Like, how are the potatoes cooked when it's on there? All right, a little bit of periwinkle blue. She had like a little bit of a red. Let's get lilac, actually. Do I have that out? Oh, lilac, there it is. Good morning, Allison. How are you? Current craft project, finally figuring out how to use the sewing machine I bought during lockdown. My finger is not thrilled. Oh no! What is the project you're working on, Allison? I sewed little balls for the kids this last week. It's really easy. Like, it's a little kind of like oval shape with pointed ends, and then you do like 6 of them and then stitch them all together. Okay, so lilac. Okay. Let's do a little bit of dark green. A little bit there. Okay, and then let's do a little bit of the purple on the rim. So let's grab violet. Go. And a little bit of periwinkle blue. Ooh, teriyaki sauce. Dolls for my vintage Princess Leia collection. Oh, that's cool. Oh, don't you love that, Allison? So my mom had actually gotten some American Girl doll patterns when I was a girl, and she made dresses, like, you know, because they sold like the matching dresses and stuff, but those were really expensive. And we were a family of 4 on a budget, you know? So, well, not family 4. Family is 6. There are 4 kids. But anyway, she would make matching dresses for my doll and I to have our own. Let's see, let's do rose pink. Okay, so let's do rose pink and then let's do orange as well. We already have hazel out. Let's grab orangish yellow. Sounds good, Dawn. Thanks for being here. Orangish yellow. I feel so bad. I was gone so long. Let's see. And then hazel is this one. All right. So let's start with the rose pink. And carmine. Oh, you know what? We need to use the blender on these jars. Okay, and then hazel. Actually, we'll use the orangish yellow first. Which I suppose kind of is coming out a little bit more of a honey color, but that's all right. Go, and let's use a little bit of indigo. Oh, very cool. Indigo, yes. Well, as much as I have been itching to get back to streaming and doing all the normal stuff, it was nice to just kind of shut down for a little while and relax in a way I haven't in a while. Okay, whoop, nope. Drop my blender, hang on. I mean, I didn't drop my blender. Nothing happened. The blender's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead. I don't want to get over where we're going to put that honey. There we go. And let's do this green one that we forgot as well. There we go. Okay, then let's go ahead and use the ochre. And the yellow, this is the lemon yellow. And let's use this. I know it, you know, I probably could have done it, but yeah, I would have wanted to definitely chat a bit. And you guys were right. It was good for me to just kind of shut off for a little bit and just focus on getting better. And yeah, I came out of it with poncho. So, you know, that's cool. Let's see. I'm wondering if I should do... Maybe we're on white for a second. Hang on, I'm just gonna... I'll zoom out for a second. I'm just trying to get this white to start flowing. There we go. Kind of might be almost out. Let's go and shake this one. I might need to do the white afterwards if this is going to take a while for me to get these primed and done. Like, these are great if you can get them. That's a little bit better. Let's try. Yeah, there we go. Oh, sorry. Me too. Me too. Yeah, I'm definitely, and I'm just waiting for Steve to start feeling better. I feel bad that he's still coughing quite a bit. Anxious for us to just all be over and done with it, you know? Because we also had to kind of postpone doing anything because of it. Bluish gray, that's what I grabbed. Is that what I want? No, I don't want it. I want blue jeans. I don't know, been a pretty quiet summer for the kids. Going to that hotel was definitely their highlight. Mama was totally stressed out, but they enjoyed themselves, so you know, that's what's important. I actually got in the pool with them. All right, let's see, blue jeans. Actually, let's do the honey first, and then we'll do the blue jeans over the top. So let's start with Hazel. You voted for Starline Stream. We can still do it. No, that's the other thing is I have definitely been baking a few treats, but yeah, no, we've been muddling through. It's just, you know, going back to work, and he's still got, you know, a lot of the exhaustion left over from everything. And we did try a COVID test just to make sure, because we were all so coffee, you know. But the COVID stuff all came back negative. We never had a fever at any point, and neither did the kids. So we're pretty positive that it was some sort of like upper respiratory infection or something for all of us, because those can last a while. I didn't mean to use that one. I should have used the light yellow. Where is my, there it is. Yeah, because it lasted a solid 2 weeks for all of us. So I was just like, I wanted to see if you actually could do it. No, that's fair. I don't know. It was an idea for sure. Like, I didn't want to, you know, like I didn't want to give up by any means, but all right, so let's grab Hazel again. But yeah, and I was planning on coming back that Friday because I wasn't too terrible. Like it was doable, but then the AC went out and I'm like, I can't do it. All right, so blue jeans. We're gonna lighten this just a little bit too. I know I said I wasn't gonna do blue on blue, but because it's just a clear jar. So now let's grab our white. Your girl likes to talk. I can't help it. All right, so let's do this here. We're gonna lighten the honey inside as well. Probably gonna do some white on the outside of. That was a bloop. Can I get an exclamation point bloop in chat? That was just sad. I even emptied this before stream. Makes me a sad panda. Maybe we'll go ahead and give it a long tip on this one. It just plopped right out. Poor little sad lead. There we go. You stay. As the lead dejectedly falls to the desk, a sad flute can be heard emanating from the barrel of the pencil. Food was good. Nice. Would have been disappointing if it wasn't. Yeah, I had no idea that Domino's had gluten-free pizza. It was very exciting. I hadn't had Domino's in I don't know how long. All right, let's see. Let's do the yellow first. Let's just do, let's see. Grab ochre. Okay. And then we'll grab our yellow. And then let's grab that white that we were using. Not a little bit thick, but it's okay. Concentrate mode. Hey, so does anybody know when the next season of Call the Midwife is coming to the US? Because I know we're definitely not caught up. General question, does anyone else feel guilty if they order food for delivery when it's over 95 degrees outside? Make me a bad person if I say no? Because if they're working delivery in a place where it's hot, they have to know that it's gonna be there. And if it's super uncomfortable, you just give them an extra good tip. Make it worth it for them. I mean, I assume that most of them have cars with AC, unless it's a place where they like drive a scooter around or something. This gold is not flowing well. Be try and see about switching to the super glitter gel pen. Never that hot here yet. Oh, it definitely is here. Yeah, we're gonna switch to the super glitter gel pen. Oh, it's so sparkly. Doesn't cover it up as solidly. I don't know. We may go back over that later. I was gonna say, yeah, maybe a good tip ought to do it. This one's like a honeycomb, so let's do that in the honeycomb. Let's see, let's do. Oh, we got Van Dyke Brown, we got Bistro. Let's grab burnt sienna. There we go. Yeah, it's like if they got hired to do that specific job, then they have to know that it's coming. That being said, I definitely appreciate their hard work, and I would not want to do that job, but yeah. All right, so burnt sienna. I felt like I was touching something when I was like, I don't think I used any marker pen over there. I don't know, I debated about starting something new today, but we've been working so hard on this page, I really wanted to finish it. Yeah, own the cars here, yeah. Same, Ev. It's gonna be over 100 for a while. I don't even know when it's gonna end. The wind, you know, in the evening when it starts to cool off, the wind picks up a little bit. Every now and then I'm like, oh, is it gonna, it's windy. Does that mean it's gonna rain? No, it's not gonna rain. Yeah, when you're young, it's not too bad. Hi, Sigrid. Okay, now we're gonna do ochre. Well, we got the kids all registered for school, which means probably in the next week or so, we're gonna get there. Maybe 2 weeks. I gotta look and see when the actual start date for school is. But we'll be getting their school lists soon, so we're gonna have to do the back to school shopping here shortly, but it's good that we're doing it because the kids have just exploded in height over the summer and they need like all new stuff. Okay, we're gonna do lemon yellow. Let's grab sepia real quick. Let's make this just a tad darker on the left side, and then we'll grab that burnt sienna again. Yeah, exactly, Ev, exactly. Which is why, because I've worked a fair amount of customer service, when little Steve thought he would deliver strawberries all over that restaurant, I definitely followed up and went after the fact, found the guy and gave him an apology card plus a tip. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make your job harder. All right, burnt sienna. And then I did find it mildly ironic that September's theme is going to be strawberries. Well, it's not what I meant to do, but it'll work. 9th, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Wait, they have to have a laptop? Does the school not provide one? So the kids have Chromebooks that we got for them when they went to school during COVID, but I wouldn't feel comfortable with them toting them back and forth. They're just not old enough to maturely manage something like that at school. So the school actually will provide computers for the kids in class, or you know, iPads or whatever else. Because that was actually one of the questions on the thing. It says, will your child be bringing a device with them to school? Okay, so ochre. And then let's do the light, what was this? This was the lemon yellow. Okay, then let's use the super glitter gel pen. Mandatory laptop, we have to, you're not allowed to use Chromebook. They're not allowed to use Chromebooks? I almost feel like the Chromebooks are better. Like they can manage, you know, browsing and word processing really well, but they don't, you know, they're not super beefy. Maybe it's an age thing. Excuse me, sorry. Wait, the kids have to have phones? Yeah, same, Kenny. They need the iPad and mobile phones. That's interesting. They definitely don't require, but I mean, also my kids are younger, but still, that's got to be hard on some families if they require. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, because they're not super beefy. The kids actually lament quite frequently that they cannot play Minecraft on their computers. It's just like, honey, it doesn't work like that. Your laptop does not have the power to run. It's not a laptop, it's a Chromebook. Like, let's see. I need Ruby Red. Did I pull that out already? Ruby Red, there it is. So Ruby Red and let's get Vermilion. Do all schools do the gather up all the supplies and redistribute them? I know it. Yes. Yeah, they do that. But the teachers that we've had in the past, they've said that we can put names on our kids' supplies, which is great because yeah, that's the same thing as I don't want them to have any crazy art. But it's yeah, so most of the stuff, if I know it's something I really want them to have, we'll put their name on it. But I think a big part of the budget this year is going to go towards new school clothes, shoes. They just, in past years, you know, we kind of just got them stuff when they needed it, but now it's just all kind of converging. I'm using Ruby Red. Converging that they just happen to need like new shoes, new pants, new shirts, like everything, just because they've grown so much over the summer. So I was like, well, we'll just save it all for back to school shopping, and we will just do a probably going to be painfully massive shopping day at Target. Not looking forward to it, but also it's validated shopping. There's always a part of me that feels semi-guilty for doing frivolous shopping of any kind, Vermilion. But this is all stuff that they need. And the kids like going in the dressing room and like coming out and doing fashion shows with the clothes they picked out. They've just grown so much. So yeah, that'll be a bit of a painful shopping trip, but they need it. So, and I've never not, you know, gotten what my kids need. If they need it, then I'm gonna get it. Let's see. I think public schools provide the iPad. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's going to be real different. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, private versus public. Absolutely. The kids did private school when they were in like, they called them threes. So basically it was threes, preschool, and then kindergarten. And so that was at a private school. My parents actually helped a lot with that tuition. It was really great. It was really great, but then they aged out of that school. So they're in public school now. And yeah, things definitely changed a bit. I think they have for private schools, I think they have a bit more of an expectation on the parents. Let's see. And our Chromebook, right? We had to do that. New wardrobe, new backpack, pencil case for art supplies, need a reset or surface brush, get the iPad, nice one over it. There you go. They're growing flowers instead of weeds. There you go. I buy supplies every year, more than half of which is not used, and used stuff is only a tad. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with 7 classes. Oof. Yeah, it's rough. So thankfully, because the kids have Chromebooks at home, they won't need to bring anything home. I just don't want them to bring it to school because like it's going to get lost, stolen, damaged, whatever. So I'm fine with them using the school year, and then they have whatever technology they need at home. Oh, you know what? I forgot to use the blender on that honey one. But it's so crazy to me because like, you know, when I was in school, we had the computers in the library that we used, or, you know, we went to the library, you know, like the local library to use that there. But yeah, it's completely different. I don't know that I like that color for there. Didn't really go with the color scheme. Do I want to fix that? Let's try a little bit of purple. Stick with the pink and green kind of. I mean, it's not too bad. I like that a little bit better. That was just too red. There we go. Less than 2 blocks away from private Catholic school. It's been there. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice, especially when they can stay in the same school. Let's see. Ochre. I know, I think I forget sometimes how fast the kids are growing. We saw a doctor yesterday that hadn't seen the kids in a while. Lemon yellow, and they're like, oh, you're so tall. And I'm just like looking at them like, oh, they are so tall. When did this happen? Go around that, honey. I swear, you blink and it's over. Like, when did they get this big? I don't even know. Refillable pen, mechanical pencil, polychromos, color pencils. Wow. I would not be sending my kids to school with polychromos though, like, especially because they do kind of put all the supplies together and then everybody gets them. And it's like, Just wants to play video games and then his earpiece comes off his headset and yes, complete meltdown. Aw, poor buddy. Poor Brian. No, but seriously, is he feeling any better, Shannon? We're using dark green. It's so stressful. He needs his headphones. Okay. Let's see. Let's do dark green here also. But yeah, so, you know, we went and stayed at the hotel. We haven't been doing anything too much, you know, mostly just recuperating and whatnot. Steve's been watching DuckTales with the kiddos. But we've mostly just kind of been puttering along, and like I said, I've been doing my crocheting, so that was nice. Let's get jade green. Where is Steve? He's at work. Oh, Shannon, I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't realize you had it too. I knew that Brian had it, but I didn't know if it moved to you. He doesn't feel good. He needs his headphones. Yeah, it's no fun. Like I said, that's why we were questioning whether or not we even had COVID, just because we were coughing so much. There was no fever or anything, but it wasn't like a productive cough either, so. That is very important. It's like I have a relative who cannot stand if he, when he's wearing socks, if he steps in a little bit of water, like in a little bit of water, he can't stand having wet socks. Like it just derails his whole day. 3 times 40? Oh my gosh. Did you have the, I don't know, is that a symptom that anybody's getting on any of the new versions? Are people still losing taste? Have you or Brian lost taste, Shannon? I don't know. I know that like the COVID that's going around now is not the same COVID that went around initially. So I don't know if the lack of taste thing is still a thing. Oh, you can't taste or smell. Oh. Hi, Catherine. You're 4th. Oh my goodness. Well, you gotta tell Brian to stop licking the handles when he goes up and down stairs. He just can't do it anymore. Thankfully, we've only had it the once, but yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. Let's get a little bit of yellow green, actually. Maybe, is this yellow green? Strongly worded letter, exactly. Let's see, yellow green. There was a kid my kids would tell me about that would lick the walls at school. And I'm like, so please don't sit next to that kid. Like, it's a thing. Right? Yeah, no fun. He can't taste or smell. What about you? Are you getting that one at all? Oh, yeah, that's absolutely no fun. Let's see, aubergine. Be a leader, not a follower, exactly. Well, that's good. That's something at least. Yeah, I feel like Steve and I both got sick about the same time, but our symptoms were kind of staggered. Hang on one second. Sorry, I had to clear my throat a little bit. I gotta look into when the next booster is. We haven't done it. Might be a good thing to do before school starts. Sorry, I was just clearing my throat again. Ah, the joy of recovery. All right, so Hazel. Oh, yeah, for sure. Man, I am just snapping things left and right today. Let's see, lemon yellow. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and use that glitter gel pen. I don't know. Part of the reason we haven't done much this summer is because it is just so dang hot outside. That, and with our hope of getting a new car next month, we've kind of been keeping a closer eye on the budget so that everything lines up well. Yes, yeah, it does. Do just a little bit of that highlight there. We are using Pablo color pencils, a little bit of Arteza acrylic marker, and the Arteza super glitter gel pens. Oh, speaking of Arteza, I meant to tell you guys, I got my coupon code. Updated for Arteza. It's the same code, they just reset it for me. So Emily Illustrator 10 for 10% off. It wasn't working for like a couple weeks, but then they finally got back to me and it is working again. So if you are getting anything from Arteza, you can use that code and it will work for 10% off. Yeah, Rims of Wonder and Pablo is perfect. All right, we're gonna use Bister. Got another one here. We're gonna make it a little bit darker than this one. Yeah, I'm regretting the color I did here because I forgot of the whole color palette that I was doing, but it doesn't stand out too much. We can make it work. Well, I think the most complicated thing will be figuring out pickup times next year, but we'll get it worked out. I am excited to go take them shopping though. That's always fun. You know, as a kid, whenever we did big clothes shopping or whatever, I had this thing. I don't even remember why I would do it, but I loved getting new socks. Yeah, you could do this. You don't have to do it with Pablo's either. You could do it with Prismacolors or anything. I liked getting new socks, and so if I knew we were going somewhere, like, you know, Payless or whatever, or JCPenney's, you know, we're going to the mall to get shoes, I would specifically not wear socks. It's a bit of a deceitful child. I would specifically not wear socks because I knew that my mom wouldn't let me try on socks or try on shoes without wearing socks. And so I would inevitably get a new pair of socks. Little things. I just, you know, weaseled my way into getting new socks whenever we went to Payless to get shoes. Because then mom would say, oh, you don't wear socks. All right, let's get you a pair of socks and then you can try on shoes. And I'm like, yes, socks. Exactly. $5.50 for, is that US dollars? Oh my goodness. That's just one of those ridiculous things that you remember. I mean, I get it because I wouldn't let my kids try on shoes without socks either, but you know, we were a family of 6. We were on a budget and I liked getting new things. So I suppose if the worst thing I ever did was weasel a pair of socks out of my mom, I guess it's not too bad. Yeah, that can't be. Is that US dollars? Surely that's not a conversion. Like, that's even more expensive than the Loomies. That's like the polychromos in the like special wood box. You know, the one that kind of like lifts up. As pretty as that is, I kind of like my polychromos like in the case because they're just easier to get to. Wait, that's US dollar? Where are you ordering it from? Is it because of the shipping? I mean, because if you're ordering it from the US, I could see that. Oh, yeah, for sure. No, $5.50 is way overpriced. Not the Starjoy ones, but yes, I have tried the Color, the ones in the red box. Yeah, that's the local shop. Yeah, definitely not. Gosh, I've seen the 150 Prismacolor for like as low as $77 before. Now, I don't see it like that too often, but no, I absolutely would not pay $5.50 for Prismacolors. Okay, ochre. I don't have Holbeins, but like, I'd go get Holbeins. Not that they cost that much. Yeah, how much are Holbeins these days? I know that it's like a better deal if you go to Amazon Japan. But yeah, that's a bit much. I did, however, treat myself to a new nail color. This one is With Sprinkles, is the name of this one. Get it in focus. There we go. With Sprinkles. And so it's this nice kind of like baby pink with these little blue flecks in it. And I had a gift card, so this is what I treated myself to, was the nail polish in this. INLP finally put out their own top coat and base coat. Really like them. This is what I've been using for the top coat instead, this London Town one. But the top coat for this one dried so fast, which I really like. It didn't completely cure underneath, but like the top dried really fast. I was really pleased. I think I'm gonna be getting that top coat and base coat from now on. Let's see, what yellow do I want to use? Let's try light lemon yellow. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's use a blender on that because I want it to look a little bit different than the honey because we're gonna be pouring honey into it. They didn't have them anymore. I think they had the pastel. Oh, interesting. Yeah, absolutely 40. But I mean, I'm right there with you. I would not pay that much for Prismacolors. That would hurt my heart just a little bit. Okay. So let's see. What do I want to add to this? It's a little bit of aubergine. The other thing I want to get from ILNP that I need to get whenever I treat myself to it next time is they have a little magnetic wand that's like the perfect shape and strength for their magnetic nail polishes, which I have a couple of them. So that's next on my list. It's only like $5, but I like to do things all at once. Okay, so let's do hazel. Oh yeah, sorry, it's the ILNP. So in the link below, I have at the very bottom of the description, I have this brand linked. If you're gonna get it, you can get it on Amazon, but it costs the exact same as it does on their website because you can't get free shipping on this on Amazon. But at least on their website, you can earn points towards discounts on future orders. So I just say it's the same shipping time, the same shipping cost, order directly from their website. But yeah, this is Glass Candy is the name of their top coat, and the Lockup is the name of their base coat. I really like both of them a lot. Now, I've only used them once, but I was really impressed with how quickly this one dried. So I used the London Town top coat and the OPI top coat. Just compared to the one time that I used this, I like it a lot better. And it's new. For the longest time, they didn't have base coats or top coats for their nail polishes. It was just the glitter ones. Oh, really? 40. Oh, interesting. I should make a command for the nail polish, ILNP. It's definitely a little bit of a spendier nail polish. Let's use a little bit of the burnt sienna. But again, if I was someone who went out and got my nails done, it costs like what, 25 bucks to go get your nails done at a salon? I would rather spend half of that and get myself a quality nail polish to do myself. Especially because, like, what if you chip it after you've gone to the salon? Like, it's just, but I also, you know, as long as I'll be able to do my manicure, I don't know if my tremors keep up. I'm gonna have to teach Steve how to do it. But for the time that I can do them, I definitely prefer doing my own nails. Okay, so let's use Hazel. We're gonna do this honey here. I don't know why, but I thought the conveyor belt was like going this way, but I see now it's going this way because these don't have honey in them yet. Bye, Sigrid. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Okay, then we're going to use the ochre. And we're gonna grab the lemon yellow. Oh, all right, let's use our glitter gel pen here. Outline that honey. So let's see, who else is streaming today? Shannon, do you know off the top of your head, or Angela? Angela's always so good about listing off who's streaming on the day that she's streaming, but like my memory is like a sieve, like. Okay, that's super glittery, but I guess if you turn it, you can still, I love the glitter on it though. That's fair, that's fair. The nail salon, if for when I want to feel pampered. Yes, exactly. I have nice colleges, so my classy Exactly, yeah. Well, so far, this top coat, like these nails haven't chipped. I did these ones day before yesterday, I think. Yeah, day before yesterday, and they're doing good so far. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going this way. We're working on the pots today. So this one is honeycomb. So let's do a more yellowish honey one now. So let's see. Let's do a little burnt sienna, maybe? Yeah, we'll do a little burnt sienna. Renee, that's right. That's right. I saw her stream, her short little surprise stream with her shirt. That was cute. A little coloring corner with Renee's shirt. There we go. So I'm just doing burnt sienna. We're gonna do the individual honeycomb, and then we'll add the shadow to the curve of the container as well. And we're gonna add some bright kind of honey yellow to this. Well, I'm excited to send out the sticker packages for the sticker club for next month. If you haven't signed up and want to, you have until the 1st of August to sign up for the August one, which is all bee themed, which is kind of why I did this page. It just seemed perfect. Okay, let's do, you don't want to do ochre? No, let's do hazel. Oh, a practice cake. Very nice. What kind of cake? Birthday cake, wedding cake, groom's cake, graduation cake. I'm trying to think of all the just because cake. I like just because cakes. Oh, that's right. Little Steve wanted me to make a carrot cake. He said that he likes it, so I need to get the ball rolling on that. I have all the stuff to do it. I just haven't done it. Excuse me. Okay. And then we're gonna do lemon yellow. Let's do a little bit on this rim here. And then we'll grab the hazel and the lemon yellow. No, that's okay. All right, then let's get aubergine. Add a little bit of shape to this little jar here. All these jars are adorable. Yes, I think I'm gonna get on Amazon later and look at more of those little amigurumi, I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, crochet projects, because that was fun. I'll probably finish the hat and the pants for the little llama friend today. There we go. Yeah, that one's nice. Let's use a little bit of the blender pencil. Hi, Kara. Oh, wait, I read yours already, but I just didn't see the name. Anyway, hi, Kara. Oh, fun, 40. Thanks, Angela. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll read what's said, but I won't read the name. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit. White highlight here. Oh. Just kind of simple. All right, now we got this one. Let's do a pink. So let's grab the purple. Okay. So I've been looking at a lot of since the kids are going to be doing back to school shopping. When did the 90s come back in fashion? Like, I kind of suspected it when I took little Emily shopping like 6 months ago. But it seems to have really kind of flooded everywhere. Like, oh, thanks, Kenny. I feel like I'm reliving my childhood a little bit. Like, I didn't realize the 90s were so long ago that it was able to come back in style. Let's see, rose pink? No, let's do pink pink. Like, whose idea was that? Who got together with, you know, fashion people and said, hey, let's bring back the 90s? It's like they watched Clueless and just got inspired. Let's grab Granite Rose. That is true. Hi, Callie. I mean, I guess the 70s kind of came back in style when I was... I suppose 90s, I suppose like what, 30 years ago? I guess it makes sense. I'm not ready for it. Let's see, Granite Rose. Did the 80s ever come back in style? I don't know that the 80s really did. I think the hair was too... Okay, that is like the third pencil I've snapped today. I get some snap emotes in chat. Clearly, that's what I'm doing. Let's see, Aubergine. Like, I kind of want to get some of the clothes, but I don't know. The 80s never true. That's fair. That's fair. Oh my gosh. So I do have one pair of wide leg pants that I got recently because I put on a little bit of extra weight. And I was going to wear them yesterday when we were going out about. Okay, so I'm all dressed and everything. And I go downstairs, get my coffee made. We're getting ready to head out. I go to empty the coffee grounds because I forgot to do it on the day before when I made coffee before. And I spilled them all over my pants. And it was like a lighter color pants. And I'm like, dang it. So, okay, I don't want it to stain the pants. So I go ahead and change the pants and I get it soaking and everything. And then I go down, I make lunch for the kids and I'm putting something on their plate or whatever. And then I lifted the spoon and I spilled it all over the shirt I was wearing. I had to change my outfit like twice before we even left the house. I was like, what is going on? I'm not vintage. You ever have those days though where it's just like constant spilling left and right? I mean, honestly, I probably shouldn't have gotten behind the wheel of a moving vehicle yesterday. It doesn't end well. Hey, yeah, shoulder pads and stirrup pants. 90s fashion coming back, except last night I did the chunks of random hair dye. Yes, please no white denim. I have children. I would not survive white denim. I can't even survive myself with light colored blue jeans. Gremlins, it's gremlins, right? Had shoulder pads. Yeah, anytime I bought something that had shoulder pads and I took them out because it just seemed like stiff, you know? Let's see, do I want to let's do another green, but let's do like, we can do dark, oh, you know what we haven't really done is spruce green. We could do dark green and spruce green and like olive, that could be nice. Like, I am just not here for it. And I just think it's funny. But I mean, like I said, I guess, I don't know, when they have like a 90s themed like dance, I'm gonna be like, wait, what? Let's see, olive gray, light olive. What am I looking for? I am looking for just straight up olive. Ah, there it is. I was looking right at it. Right? Like football players. All right, so let's do spruce green here. Thing of it is if I ever have to like chaperone a school dance for the kids, and it's like a 90s theme, you know I'm just gonna be like, I won't not be able to dance to it. I mean, get the Eurythmics, you got, you know, like I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, it's my jam. 90s horror? I suppose that's a category. I seem to remember the 90s came out with a good handful of horror themes, but also I don't do horror, so I only vaguely remember them. Like, were the Halloween movies, did that start, I mean, I don't know if it was Jamie Lee Curtis, that would have been 90s, right, when they first started? Freshman year in college, I got this cool blazer that was the most dreadful mustard with giant shoulder pads and would wear it with a white silk shirt and yellow flannel skirt. The horror, oh my gosh. But you know what, I bet you rocked it. I bet you rocked it completely. All right, so olive. Oh, 1978, really? And was Jamie Lee Curtis in the 1978 one? Gosh, she must have been young. Also, somebody that I follow online was documenting watching My Girl for the first time. I think I watched it once, but was like so sad by it, I never watched it again. Like, that's not something I want to sit down and be like, you know what, I want to watch a really sad movie about Macaulay Culkin. But I didn't realize Jamie Lee Curtis was in it. She had long hair. She was rocking it. It was her first movie, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, like truly, how scary are those movies? Like, are they like gory scary, suspense scary, please don't go in that room scary? Like, how scary are we talking? Yeah, she looks fantastic. But it was interesting because in the My Girl movie, she had, like I said, she had long hair, and I was like, huh, she's rocking that. All right, so dark green. Yeah, I don't do scary either. Like, I watched a few of them in college because the people I would hang out with were watching them, but I was just like, no. Teenager thinks scary movies are funny? Oh my gosh. No way, man. I have to be real careful what I watch. Like, it will give me nightmares. Okay, let's use a little bit of... Do we want to do the ruby red? No, let's do carmine. First one is don't go in that room scary. The next is and has next to no gore. And other than being a real strong PG-13, yeah. She spent most of it laughing. The smile was also funny. Okay. See, if it's comedic funny, I could maybe do it. Because of course, you know, people still, what's the guy's name? Michael or something? People still dress up as him for Halloween, but yeah, I don't know. Just, I can't do scary. Last time I had a nightmare about a movie, it was I Am Legend with Will Smith, and I just could never go back to it. All right, pink. If the movie gives me an anxiety attack, I probably shouldn't watch it again. All right, pale yellow. It's kind of that way with Call the Midwife though, because I like watching it, but also like Call the Midwife is so good at like making you cry and making me like, oh, and then it also makes me want to like have another baby, but then I remember, oh, probably shouldn't do that again. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, that would terrify me. It's comedic funny, right? Yeah, I can't do, yeah, scary, I can't do it. So that was aubergine. Now I'm using a little bit of dark green. Let's use our blender. I don't know what time it is. Oh my gosh, it's already almost noon. Where did the time go? Well, I'll finish these last 3 pots before we do words on stream. And then that'll make it so that on Friday we can do the flowers and then call it done on this page. Slide it over just a little bit. There we go. All right, we've done a few brown ones on there. Let's mix this one up a little bit. Let's go ahead and bring in, let's do lilac. I know I got that out already. There we go, lilac. We're gonna do a purplish one. Because why not? I still need to do the highlight on the right side of this. Go. Random question, is there a deco color, the Prismacolor discontinued that I loved? Yes, Deco Blue. Oh my gosh, Deco Blue. I would be over the moon if they brought back Deco Blue. It would be amazing. I found some Deco Blue art markers, but yeah, I haven't been able to find, let's see, light purple, any of the actual Deco Blue pencils. All right, so, oh, wait, I forgot the top part here. Lilac. Okay, and then the light purple. Like maybe they discontinued it because it was like the lavender and lilac and they just didn't have the pigment for it anymore. But it's really a shame. Like it's beautiful. I think I asked them one time, because I was doing, I think it was when I did the Let's Talk episode about it, and I got in touch with Prismacolor and they didn't know why it had been discontinued. It was right up there with the metallic ones, but thanks, Callie. Like I said, I debated about filming it, but I just gave myself the time off to stop constantly thinking about, you know, trying to find content for social media or whatever else. And I was like, no, I'm sick. I'm gonna take this time to really take off the time and recover and just chill, you know? And hence all the crocheting I got done in that time. Also, I don't want to have to be the one at the other end of this conveyor belt to clean up all this spilled honey. That's all I'm saying. All right, so let's do a little bit of highlight here. I sure missed you guys though. It was so crazy not being here. The blue pigment issue a few years back that impacted a bunch of products. That was oh yeah. Yeah, I agree, Kara. It ended up being a really good thing. I told Steve multiple times I was very glad that I took the time off. It's just, it was needed, you know? All right, so we got 1.5 jars left. Let's do this one in like a light yellow. Let's do grass green. Grass green, if I can find it here. Empire green, bluish green, grass green. Here we go. Grass green, and I think I have yellow green out already. Yeah, yellow green and spring green. There we go. Get a sip of water here. Yeah, plus Steve was feeling pretty bad at the same time, so it was nice that we were able to, because even he took time off work, which he really doesn't. I know, right, Kenny? It's like, because I have such a regular schedule, like on occasion I'll do, you know, a surprise one, but there's always the Wednesday, Friday. And so it's just like, it's almost become a bit of a staple. And now it's just like, oh, it's not happening. Like it was weird. It was real weird. Yinmin, who's Yinmin? Or was that meant to be Deco Blue? I'm gonna need a little bit more description on that one. But yeah, because even like normally when he's sick, when Steve's sick, it's only for like a day or two. Like, you know, he'll get a fever, he'll be really sick for like a day, and then he's better. So even his mother was texting me and was like, this is weird for him. Like he usually, let's see, that was grass green and I'm using spring green now. She texted me and she's just like, is he okay? Like he's usually not this sick. And I'm like, no, he's fine. We're just, it's one of those ones. For the Prismacolors? Interesting. Let's see, yellow green. I haven't seen that one. Is it just a new color in general? I'm always down with new blue colors. There we go. Okay, and then for the top, let's do a yellow because we haven't done a yellow in a little bit. Let's grab ochre. And we've also got these little circles, but I think we might do gel pen with those. Okay, so just a little bit of ochre. Then we're gonna do the, oh, it's not a Prismacolor yet. Okay. Wish it was a pencil. I got you. Okay, wait. What did I grab? Why did I grab that? I didn't mean to grab that. I meant to grab lemon yellow. So yeah, I think next up on deck, so we're gonna finish this page on Friday. And then after that, we're gonna have 2 streams where we're going to do probably, I don't know, I need to decide. We'll do either one of these for the event, and there's gonna be giveaways also. And then after that, I have that Coloring Heaven magazine that we haven't touched on yet. So I want to do that as well. So we've got quite a bit on deck. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. In 200 years. Wait, so this is like just in general a brand new discovered blue? Hang on, now I want to see it real quick. Okay, it's called the Yinmin blue. Okay, hang on, I'm going to look it up. Yinmin. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that's pretty. Similar to Cobalt Blue Deep. Wonder how they do that. How do they get new pigments? Like, I don't know. Like, I've mixed plenty of colors together before. How do you claim, like, how do you decide, oh, this is a new pigment? I don't know. This is like a really kind of bright lime green that I think would work well. Oh, that didn't dry. Yeah, I think that'll work well. White paint pens didn't quite dry. No, are you not gonna? I might need to work on this one. We'll do the, here, we could probably do this green a little bit better. Maybe? Oh my gosh, what is with these pens? I haven't used them in a while, so they're all like, thanks though. All right, I might have to go over with these. Let's try one more green that I have here. Does it work? No. You should be working. Maybe it just doesn't like the surface. There we go. That's working now. There we go. Sorry, I'll look at the chat here. Oh, weird. Oh, for sure, yeah. Really, 40? What brand did you get? Be curious to see what you think of it. All right, and then we have one last little jar over here. And let's just have this be a glass jar. We'll do a little bit of blue with the white on top. Oh, okay. So what did you think of it? Like, do you feel like it was worth it for the blue? Like, I would be really curious to know, like, how do they create new colors? Like, surely you can, oh, I just smeared. I'm gonna have to go back and salvage that. Let me just do that. Like, because you can mix like everything. Like, how do they decide that, oh, this is a brand new color that no one's seen before? I don't understand that. Okay, let's go ahead and zoom on out. So if I have time, I'll probably color more of these flowers. We're probably gonna work in this bottom corner and just, you know, show you some combinations of colors, or like, or you can come up with your own combinations or however you want. And then move that to the same kind of colors on the top. But it's getting a little bit of a glare. I'm really pleased with how it's looking. I think it's gonna be really pretty when it's all done. And then obviously, you know, we'll finish off the conveyor belts and everything. I knew this was gonna take a little while, all the little individual jars, you know? But I'm excited to see it finished. I know we still need to do these bees and the faucet. Maybe we'll do a little bit of that like after we do a couple flowers. Because it's definitely going to take a little while to get it completely done. It's 11:55. Let's go ahead and do one game of the Words on Stream so I can go get the kiddos some lunch. So let's go ahead and pull that up. Words on Stream. Going to pause the music. Yep. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll finish that page. Oh, thanks, 40. It is fun. We'll finish that page on Friday. Okay, get that link. Let's pop over to the games. And yeah, I guess we didn't do Words on Stream for a good week either. Here we go. Shift that over a bit. Perfect. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That would be really cool. I'd watch that. Alrighty. Is everybody ready? Let's go ahead and start. Fingers crossed it works today. Oh. Peeking. All right, it's working. Oh, keeping. Keeping is the other 7-letter one. If you haven't played this before, you can just put your guesses in chat. Be sure to make sure that you are all caught up on the live. Hello. Got any guesses? Oh, genie. That's a nice one.
Keep.
I got keep.
Keen.
Keen. Oh, yeah, keen's a good one. There we go. Hang on 1 second. Okay. Where is... Oh, I've got 2 of those. Hmm? Oh, no.
God.
I mean, it's technically a word. Yeah, pine. Let's see.
King.
We got king. It's right there. Let's see. I don't think Gino. No, because we've got all the G ones here. So there's gonna be. Let's see. Pine.
Pine.
We got pine. Oh, kine. Kine is a word. I wanted to think like Peking duck, but that's not right. Keen, keep. Keep? Like a keg? K-E-G? It's alright, we got it anyway.
Piggy.
Probably get us skip 2 levels.
Piggy.
Piggy. Alright. Continue.
Loaf. Oh wait, no, this one.
No, I thought coffee for a second, but oh, offices, or maybe just office.
Yeah.
Yeah, offices. So office, non-plural. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got scoff. Yep. What about? What? Oh, ices. Okay. What about foes? Skyfire. That's not a word. What about codes? Offs.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, that's hard with a couple of F's. What about just C-O-F-F? C-O-F-I? Oh, quaff. That's good.
Yes.
I
I don't know.
Spice.
Ski.
Spicy. Oh, fife. Oh, what about fifes?
Oh, you said it out.
Yeah! Oh, quaffs. Yep.
Sip.
Sip.
With 2 F's.
S-I-F-F? No, unlock that. Okay, there we go. No, not sip, because it would fit there, so it's gonna be like, it's gonna start with either an E or...
Okay.
Either gonna start with an E or an F.
That's a bad is coiffing?
Coif? It's like it's either like looking fancy or it's like your hair or combing. Like I forget the exact definition. It's not a word I use on the regular.
No.
About soft. No, it wouldn't be. Oh, I hit the mic. Sorry, chat.
Ooh, your eye is pretty.
Thank you. It's still wet though, so don't poke it.
Oh, okay. No poke.
Yep, no poke.
Not no poke.
All right, continue. Level 5.
Later.
Ladder.
Later.
See, Shan got later.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's
Trail.
see. That has an I. Trail has an I.
I don't care. What if it's a word?
It's not a word. Oh, rattle. That was the other one. Okay. Oh, altar. Oh no, I'm still locked out. Now I'm not locked out. Oh, I fit in there. Sweet. Okay, altar. Wait, alert. Why wouldn't alert go? Oh, were you still locked out? Alert should work. There it is. Yeah, you must have just still been locked out when you put it in. Tater. Potatoes. Let's see.
Little Emily like potato.
Potatoes are delicious. Real
Treat.
Treat?
Oh,
Oh,
we already have.
oh yeah, we already have treat. Let's see.
Radle? What?
Rattle.
What?
Oh,
Rattle.
retell. I don't know.
Wait, retell.
No, that would need 2 L's.
Tart.
Tart?
Oh,
I
wait,
think
we
no,
have
we
tart.
already got tart.
At least we skipped at least 2 keys. Lear's a word.
Well, Lear is, but it's 2. Oh, Earl. Okay. It's 2 E's, I believe. Yeah, we should skip 3.
Eater? I don't know.
Go over there. Relat. Retall.
Hair?
Petra. Nice 40. All right, skip 3 levels. All right, so there's a fake letter. Oh. Umpire. It's a fake. Oh, no. I thought it was going to be umpire. But it is not.
Rumble?
No.
Rump. Someone put in rump. Yeah.
Okay, that works. So what does that mean? That means the I. The I is fake. I was so sure it was going to be umpire. Bumper. Oh, bump. Ah, dang it. Okay, so fake I. Dang. Oh, pure. Oh, yep. Allison got pure. Okay, gonna be another berm.
Room?
I don't think
Are
so.
you in? Well, it's still a possibility.
R-U-B-E? Oh, it is. Not sure what it means, but. What about broom? 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 Broom. Umber! Oh, I should have known that. No, I did not say preview.
Wait, I need a sticky note.
I think I'm out of sticky notes. I need to get some more. No, not that one. Leave that one there.
Kazoo.
Good work. Okay, there's a fake letter.
Coco.
No, Coco would need an A. Comic. Oh, income. Economic, Megan, nice. Econo is a word. Mince. Okay. So it's a fake Z. Let's do sign.
It's always a fake.
Not always a fake Z.
Because they're kind of
No, because there's no A.
Kez.
Kazu. Do we need mice? Yeah, we did mice. Do nice once cone. There's no S. Cocoa. Oh, that kind of cocoa. I thought you meant like chocolate cocoa, not like cocoa melon. Let's see. Mine already? Nice. Yeah, I think we need one more and we'll make it. It's a different kind of mine. Oh man, nice. Cleared the board. That'll get us skip through.
19 words.
Alright, continue. We got Hydra. Could be, but yeah, we'll try it. Hydra. Oh, okay, yeah, it's a hidden A. Hardly. Okay, fake V, hidden A. Let's see. Lady.
Drag.
L-A-D-Y.
Drag.
Yard, hardy.
Right.
Dry is only 3 letters. No.
Daryl.
Daryl's hogging all the milk. We'll try Daryl.
Daryl. Yeah.
Sorry, we're quoting a reel that we found. It was this video of these raccoons, and one of them, the raccoon had his like face in this bowl of milk. It was hilarious. Let's see. Got lard, lardy.
Doll. Like raw doll.
Yeah, that's a proper name though. It's a good guess because that is spelled correctly, but Dre, okay.
I think we skip.
Artie. Oh yeah, if we only have one left, we'll skip 3 levels. Arlie.
Yard.
Oh, we already got yard. It's probably gonna start with either a D or an A.
Ah.
What are you saying?
Ah.
There's not another. You're making no sense now. That's fair. That's fair. If there's any time in your life where you're not allowed to make sense, it's when you're a child. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know what that one was. Holly, number 1. Oh, I know, right? Same. I wonder if it's because they reuse some.
Q is big.
But there's a U. It could possibly not be fake. Fake. I'm gonna try Quest. That'll let us know if it's fake or not. Quest! It is not fake. Okay, we need to clear... No, the U is good.
We need to clear the H.
The H, the R. The H and the R is what we need to clear. Nothing smaller than 5 letters. Request.
The H is big.
Okay, so it's another E, and it's a fake H. Quester. Oh, okay.
Quit.
No, quit needs an I.
Wet.
It's a fake H. Trees. Oh, what about you? No, that's two U's. Or yeah, that'd be 2 U's. I'm just saying things now. What about squee?
Yes. Squee.
Steer, trues, reuse. I like that. What about?
There.
Yeah, we got there. Oh no, wait. No, I don't think we did.
Wait, no, the H is big.
Oh, yep, the H is fake. What about suture? Trues. Yeah, we got trues. Terse, nice. Oh! Will that work with a plural? No, okay.
Queen.
There's no N.
Oh, okay.
We still got it though, that's good. Hey, 18 is still hard.
Yeah.
Potential ing. Probably not gonna be it. Testing. Okay, what about tines? Tines. Okay, so we need to clear the G and the other T. Could try tints. T-I-N-T-S. Tense. Okay, that cleared it. So it's got to be a fake G. Okay, so maybe intense. Another E.
It has to be.
Nets. Huh? Now I am. No, okay, it's not another E. What about mittens? Maybe it's an M? Or kittens? Maybe a K? Good old days of level 1. What about Stein?
Stain?
Stain is an A. Okay, instance? No, that's C and A. So fake G for sure. S-I-T-T-E-R? Sitter? Oh, it's a D! Instead? No, that's not right. That's not right. Tinted?
Go, go, go.
Tinted, okay. Oh! Oh, we were so close.
One more.
No, I need to use the restroom. All right, good job, everyone. That was a good little tiptoe back into streaming here. I still, yeah, it was a little bit of a break. Yeah, that last one, that was rough. So what we'll go ahead and do is maybe I'll show you our finished llama when we come back. But on Friday, we're going to finish up this page and then we are going to start one of the event pages. So keep an eye out for when I share links for the shops and everything. There's going to be discounts. All of the artists are going to have discounts in their stores. So even if you don't want to take part in the event, but you like a certain artist that's involved, it'll be a great time to get it because everything is going to be discounted. So with that, I'm going to head out. Thank you everyone for being here. I know this was kind of like a quiet restart, but I feel like we got a lot done and we're almost ready to move on to a new page. So have a great rest of your week. Stay cool. Or if you're somewhere that's not cool, stay warm. And I'll see y'all Friday evening. All right. Thanks for being here. Bye.